Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at the Arnold Fencing Classic 2020. We're about to see the gold medal match for the under 16 men's saber competition. On the left, we have Sam Reitler from Columbus Fencing and Fitness in Columbus, Ohio. And on the right, we have Aaron Bergenthal from Upper Arlington High School Fencing Club, also from Columbus, Ohio. Gentlemen, are we ready to fence? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Streb, 14-time member of the U.S. Veterans World Championship fencing team here at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic. We're about to begin our gold medal bout in the U16 men's saber event. On the right side of the screen, Aaron Bergenthal of Upper Arlington High School Fencing Club. On the left side, Sam Reitler of Columbus Fencing and Fitness, both fencers from Columbus, Ohio. And a point attack arrives directly from Mr. Bergenthal. He gets off with a one-touch lead. Mr. Reitler attacks, but he's short with it, and Mr. Bergenthal hits him on the return action. Bergenthal with a long point attack that lands. Mr. Bergenthal likes that long point attack action. We can expect to see that a lot from him. And there's a riposte. Mr. Reitler short hits the guard. Riposte arrives. Bergenthal with a four-touch lead. Long attack by Mr. Bergenthal. Mr. Reitler seems a little off balance. Really can't get his tempo going. He needs to hit this. And he does. Mr. Bergenthal stuck a point out into preparation there, but not in time. There's a riposte by Mr. Reitler. And Reitler only down by 3 touches. Now 3 touches is nothing in saber. No lead is safe. This is a 15-touch bout. Our fencing official not sure who controlled the blade contact there. It looked like Mr. Bergenthal started first, but there was some slight blade contact. And our fencing official sees that as attack into preparation by Mr. Reitler. There's the long attack by Mr. Bergenthal that lands. Bergenthal with a 3-touch lead. Bergenthal with attack into preparation with his point. Now a 4-touch lead. There will be a break when the fencers reach 8 touches. There's an attack that's short by Reitler, and the counter time action arrives by Mr. Bergenthal. He's at 8. We have a 1-minute break. I'm here with Maestro Paul Gerasi, who's been watching the action with me. Maestro, what do you think so far?
Well, it looks like Aaron Bergenthal has been very effective using his point. He scored on a couple of long attacks, and he's been able to just find the absolute correct distance to make that hit in.
I agree, and as we've discussed previously today in saber fencing, the way things are being called. Of course, the rules haven't changed, but the interpretations change. And so the straight point attack will be seen as having priority most of the time these days, and Mr. Bergenthal is very good at it. And we'll see what Mr. Reitler's coach tells him, but what he probably should tell him is to feint forward, then back up significantly, try to make that point attack be short. But then he has to take the time off of it, which is hard to change directions like that.
He has an opportunity, though. If the attack's coming with the point, he does have an opportunity to make that parry riposte. Let's see if he could do it.
All right, we're beginning the second and final period in this 15-touch gold medal bout in the U16 men's saber event. And there's an attack arrives by Mr. Bergenthal. Mr. Reitler now with an opportunity to score. He is short and gets hit with a parry riposte. Mr. Bergenthal just has a lot more power and distance on his attacks, but there's a parry riposte by Mr. Reitler, and that's the type of action we discussed in the break that he needs to do. This time, Mr. Reitler steps forward in a big preparation. He gets in preparation, and Mr. Bergenthal, significant lead. There's the parry riposte action, and that's what he needs to do, but he's got to get a lot of them at this point. Both fencers stop. Mr. Reitler starts first, lands the attack, gets the touch. Fencers starting early. That can be a yellow card penalty, but only an informal warning at this point by our fencing official. There's the riposte again. So what Mr. Bergenthal has to guard against is doing too many of those point attacks and getting parried too many times. Bergenthal with the point in line tries to hit off of it, but is picked up by Mr. Reitler, who lands. Now only a 3-touch deficit, and 3 touches can easily be overcome. Let's see how that's called. That's called a preparation by Bergenthal. Didn't commit his point soon enough. There he tried to commit his point soon enough, but because Reitler backed up and created distance, he was able to make him short and then hit him. Now Bergenthal preparing a little more. but he got and our fencing official said that landed. It looked like it could have been a parry or post, but our fencing official said that attack landed. No call for video replay. Mr. Reitler prepares. Bergenthal stops in front of it. Reitler continues. Therefore, Reitler's touch. Our fencing official is checking the video of Mr. Bergenthal. Has asked for a video replay. I think the call was correct, actually, but we'll see. Yes, our fencing official has checked the video and stayed with her original call on that. Only a one-touch deficit now. Anybody's bout. Both fencers prepare. But Mr. Reitler gets going first off the mutual preparation. All tied up. Here comes Bergenthal. He's preparing to do a long attack. He's got to finish this, and he does. All right. Well, Bergenthal with a one-touch lead. Let's see what Mr. Reitler does. Psychologically, he probably will attack here. Will Bergenthal be looking for it? I don't know. Our fencing official goes to the video again. This was a very close call here. I think that might be simultaneous. No. Our fencing official says that Mr. Reitler prepared. Mr. Bergenthal attacked into it. So Bergenthal only one touch away from the gold medal here in the U16 men's saber event. Bergenthal with a parry post, and Mr. Aaron Bergenthal of the Upper Arlington Fencing Club is the champion here at the U16 men's saber event at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic.